Okay. Next, it's going to be a little bit harder here today because you're going to be doing different things. An honor society has $150 to buy science museum and art museum tickets for the student awards. Science museum tickets cost $5. Art museum tickets cost $7. We need to buy 23 science tickets. How many art tickets can we afford? So I'm finding art tickets. Okay, now make your units box. Now I have three things underlined. I have dollars, and I have science, and I have art. That's three things, so 3 units. When I have 3 units, every time in this class when I have 3 units, I'm going to make this chart you've been seeing. But now you have to set it up yourself. Here's how you set it up. You put total, total. Then on top, your 2 units that kind of go together are science and art. Okay, so science and art. Then I put how many, and then I put the word single. Now the other unit, the money, we put that on top of single here and on top of total. Okay. So how much does a science ticket cost? If you just buy one science, how much does it cost? It costs $5. For art, it costs $7. How many science tickets did we buy? We bought 23 of those. And for art, I don't know. That's X, because that's the answer. Okay, so I'm going to take 23 times 5 to find out the money that we spent, the total money spent on science, and that's 115. Okay, then I take X times 7, that's 7X, and then we have our total cost of $150. So my equation is 115 plus 7X equals 150. So I get rid of the 150 by subtracting. 7 times X, and that's 35. Divided by 7, X is 5. So 5 art tickets. Okay, next problem. I want to do the next one, okay? During a January morning, there's snow on the ground. Then a storm hits. After 4 hours of snowfall, the snow depth is 8 inches. After 6 hours of snowfall, it's 9.5 inches. Assuming it snows the same amount each hour and snow keeps up at the same rate, how much snow will be on the ground after 10 hours? So my answer is inches. You probably already have that down there. Now this time, what units do I have underlined? I have hours and we have inches. Okay. So that's X, that's Y. So per, inches per hour. Now they didn't say inches per hour. I mean 8 inches, but that's over 4 hours. 9.5's over 6 hours. So we don't know that. Now here's the deal. Did I put DV? No, I didn't. So we need to use the line, knowing that the Y starts somewhere. So I need to come over here then. If I know I need to use that line, I'm going to need to know the inches per hour. Okay, because X, Y, MX, Y. So to find that M, I got to use the Y minus Y divided by X minus X. So Y stands for inches, so we got to get the inches on top. So I got 9.5 and 8. So 9.5 minus 8. Now hours go on bottom, so how many hours we're with the 9.5? It's 6 and then 4. So I have 1.5, and then 6 minus 4 is 2. So I take 1.5 and divide that in half, and that's 0.75. Okay. So my M is 0.75. So if I have 2 things, and I don't write DV, you need the bad language. You need the line. Okay. So 0 hours. But I know my inches have to start somewhere then. If it's not direct variation, I know there's a number that goes there, and I find that with y equals m times x plus b. So I need a combo of inches and hours. Well, I could go 4 and 8. Let's just pick the first two. So 4 hours, 8 inches. So what does y stand for over here? It stands for inches. So I need to put 8 in for the y. Okay, now the m, I know the m is 0.75. And then how many hours? That was for 4, so I take 0.75 times 4. So it's 8, and 0.75 times 4 is 3, plus Mr. B here. Minus 3, and 5 equals B. So we have 5 inches to begin with. So let's talk about what this problem means. I got 5 inches to begin with, plus 0.75 every hour, but I don't know how many hours, so x equals y. Okay, so we have the 10 hours. The last number is always the number I put in the equation. Now, what is hours? Is it x or y? And it gets x, so it goes in for x, okay? So 5 plus 0.75, parentheses 10 equals y, and you can plug that into the calculator if all we have is y. When we have x, we've got to do something else, but... Okay, 12 and a half, 12.5. Okay, my next problem. Gift card to a bookstore changes at a rate of negative $20 every time we buy a book. After buying 5 books, my gift card has a balance of $50. How many books can I buy using my gift card before it's at 0? Okay. So how many units do I have underlined? I have 2. I have books and money. Do I have DV written? No. So you need the line. Okay, and then you need to write the equation from the line. So that's x, that's y. So dollars per book. So we need that, okay? Dollars per book, it tells me every time there's a book it's negative $20. So that's your rate of change every single book. So I didn't have to do any math to find that because they gave it to me. So I'm going to need that line because my m is negative 20. And then I know something goes here, and I need to use y equals m times x plus b. Okay, so I need a combo. Books and money. Well, that doesn't have any books to go with it. That's 5 and 50. That'll work. 5 books and $50. Now, what's y over here? Y is money, so I put $50. Get rid of all 3 of these. And the m is negative 20 times the x, okay, which is going to be the 5. So I have 50. Negative 20 times 5 is negative 100 plus Mr. B. So negative 100, I plus 100. Plus 100. So 150 equals B. So we begin at 150. So I begin with $150. I'm going to be taking away negative 20, but I don't know how many times, so x equals y. Okay, the last number is $0, so that needs to go into the equation. Now it's $0, so that should go in for y because y is dollars. X is not dollars. X is books, so that goes in for y. So get rid of that and just put 0 in. Now when I'm solving for x, I can't just go to the calculator. I got to box up the x term. Subtract 150 from both sides, so negative 20x equals negative 150. So divide by negative 20. And that gives you a quotient of 7.5. But I can't buy 7.5 books. I'll only be able to buy 7. 8's too much. You go over the price. Okay. cross out this one. I don't want to do that one. I'm going to do you a favor here. By the way, you're going to do number 1. You only got 2 units. It's not a direct variation. You need all 3 of the boxes. Okay? Y minus Y, X minus X will find the dollars per month. And then Y equals M times X plus B will find the beginning amount. Because we started at one time, so there. Okay, I want to actually do number 2 with you. Okay. In a week, a music store sells electric guitars and acoustic guitars. Electric guitars cost $400 each. The acoustics cost $300 each. Store's goal is to make $4,000 in a week. If they sell 5 acoustic guitars, how many electric guitars will they sell? So I'm finding the electric guitars. Okay, so I got 3 units underlined, guys. 3. I've got the acoustic guitars, I've got the electric guitars, and I've got the money. So that's 3 units. So I need to make this tic-tac-toe table. But you're not going to put X's and O's. You're going to put an X, but no O's. So total, just like that. Then put these 2 would kind of be my primary units, so acoustic and electric. Then how many, single, and that dollar sign I put over the top of single and total, just like that. So how much does one acoustic guitar cost? $300. How much does one electric guitar cost? $400. How many acoustics did I buy? Well, I bought 5 of them. So those are kind of partners. How many electric? I don't know. That's the answer to the problem. So 5 times 300 is 1,500, and that's 400x. Then at the end, we paid $4,000. So I write my equation. 1,500 plus 400x equals 4,000. Okay, so I box him up. I minus 1,500 from both sides. So 400x equals 2,500. Then I divide by 400. So 2,500 divided by 400 gives me 6.25. Well, I can only buy 6 then. Okay, so 6. Okay, now let's talk about the remaining 3 problems. Again, number 1, you only have 2 units. You need the line, and then that. You will need the line. It's not direct variation. I only have 2 units. You will need the line. It is not direct variation. Remember, inches per minute will be y minus y, x minus x, because I'm going to need that. Okay, and then here I have 3 units. I got the videos, I got the songs, and I've got the money. So that, since there's 3 units, we're going with the chart, okay? And then write an equation from there.